Unlike what the term implies, full shade plants can't grow in full shade. They actually require about 3 to 4 hours of sun each day, usually in the morning or evening. Common outdoor full shade spots include under trees and in the shadows of tall buildings. Indoors, this could be spaces with low or indirect light located a meter or further away from a window. Many plants thrive in full shade conditions. Popular options include spider plants, holly, hemlock, begonias, creeping myrtle, and most ferns. These varieties have many characteristics in common, including large leaves, subtle flowers, and a slow growth rate. Each leaf will contain a higher concentration of chlorophyll to increase its efficiency at harvesting energy from sunlight. In nature, shade plants are found in the understory under tall tree canopies and along the north sides of mountains and rocky outcrops. This means that shade plants often thrive in the acidic soil created when leaf litter decomposes. Many varieties also have shallow roots, as they've adapted to grow in thin soil around tree trunks and rocky terrain. How can you tell whether your shade plant is healthy? Plants that are getting too much sunlight will have leaves that look wrinkled, bleached, and even burned. If you see these symptoms, the plant should be given more sun protection or moved to a shadier location right away. Some signs indicate when a full shade plant has a little too much shade. Look for tall, leggy stems, slow growth, and delayed or stunted flowering. A lack of light will also turn the leaves pale green or yellow and may cause them to fall off entirely. It's best to move these plants or open up the canopy above them to increase the daily sun exposure. There are many ways to adjust the lighting for your plants to give them better growing conditions. If your outdoor space is too sunny, consider putting up a shade cloth. This both reduces sunlight exposure and cuts down on its intensity. Try to configure the fabric to block the harsh midday sun while allowing plants to get some sun exposure in the morning and evening when the lighting is less intense. If you need to give an indoor plant a little extra light, consider placing it under a grow light. It's best to put the light on an automatic timer to ensure the plant only gets supplemental light for a few hours per day. Finally, other factors will affect your plant's lighting requirements, including the temperature and water exposure. For example, a full shade plant that thrives in weather around 25 could get stressed when the temperature climbs or require supplemental light to prevent it from going dormant when things get chilly. Likewise, a thirsty plant is less resilient to temperature extremes and may not withstand even small changes to its preferred growing habitat. This means that you should use your plant's sunlight requirements as guidelines that can be adjusted based on your garden's unique growing conditions. Understanding lighting needs will make all the difference for the health of your plants. Pay attention to the amount of light available in your growing space so you can best optimize conditions for your full shade plants.